Purium make me do it, climbing on top of the mountain. And this is like, it's funny because this is like a beginner, like when you start your journey of awakening. So after cleaning the Airbnb, I went here because I say, yeah, I forgot the crowbar the last time I was here with the God of Fire. And I arrived here and I cannot find the crowbar. So before everything, you could not see the floor. It was covered of trash, you know? Like the counter, everything was trash. The couch was trash. Everything was trash. And like you can see, there is still lots of wall thing, but I don't know where to put that. I don't have the truck. I don't have the tools to like remove them completely. But at least, like you can see, like you could not even go in the bathroom before. So I pick up even the trash, like there was trash underneath, like in the back of the like there was trash, like you can see there is still certain things. But I did like amazing transformation here. It's an energetic transformation, and like you can see here, there was full of trash. I pick up here the air is really bad in this room. So I pick up all the trash, and what's left is like wood drawers. Yeah, so I'm done here. But there is this here, like I make a big pile of it here, but I don't like it. So before I leave, I'm gonna take this and put it there. So for today, I think I did really good. The tire is gone. There was 3 things of metal here is gone. Like the back that was there full of crap, it's gone. Hey. So there was a table there, I remove it. There was a piece of wood, I remove it. And I put it all here, organize all the crap. You see the. So it's much better, for real. Like for real. And there is the 2 pieces of sheet of metal. I don't really know what to do with them, so I just leave it there. But compared to what it was before, energetically with all the crap, and now without the crap, it's much better. Anyway, these kinds of house, like they need to put it down, you know. So it's just that. Meanwhile, the energy, it's not like such a fucking low vibration mess. Second cleanse of the day in the waterfall, and like today I don't know what's going on exactly, but I'm just so sad about the world that we live in. Like I check myself, and I'm so proud of everything what I accomplished, but when I look at the outside world, it's depressing, for real. Like all the trash that I pick up, man, all the good deed that I do. Like all the, you know, like this, I'm happy, you know. I'm just not happy with other people that are not doing the right thing. You know, like me, I do the right thing. And it's just like I get enough of the old world. The old world that pollutes, that are in the way of the new earth being like me, that try to build my dream, you know? Like I just get enough. Like I get so like, and for real, like nothing bad happened today at all. Like even if I was thinking that, oh, I'm gonna arrive late to clean the Airbnb, I arrived there and it was not that dirty. I finished at 2 p.m. sorry. So anyway, I don't really know, but I just want to snap out of being sad and depressed and everything, because like yeah, I create so many paths, I cleanse so many plates, I do so much for this world, to better this world, that I should not be like. Deep breath, first outward shot after so many fails. Okay, so this is crazy. I have time to go into source water, and I have time to fail, and I was able to put one half quart shot in, and the only thing that was different is that during that I was failing, I was trying to slow down and breathe, but it was hard, you know. But I really like stop, and I was able to score after that. I breathe, I stop, and epic half court shot. It's only 6:30 p.m. and I start all this source water and playing basketball 35 minutes and I'm done. And I still don't receive a call from the God of Fire. Hey, again, I am in advance. Like my cell phone. Yes, I was there at the right time, but I don't have it yet. I'm gonna have it Saturday. So I'm always in advance of humanity. Whatever I do, like building my house, you know, like I am in advance. And it's funny because when you're a light worker, you always feel like you need to run and make it even more, you know, but we are in advance. Like it's good the running that we do, but we are in advance, and like that's why we ascend here on planet Earth. It's to be in advance of those who are not awake, you know. Like check it out, a trailer with 2 windows in the back. Like you never see this. This is a sign. This is a sign of the universe. It helped me overcome all the fails and everything. All the cleansing into source water today helped me. But still, I can feel all the crap of the outside world. It got to go. It got to overcome. I find out that they demolished my house. Yeah. And hey, it was a free house. It was an experience. It was really challenging, and you know, I hold on as long as I can, but I could not fight the owner of the land that was caught up in fear, and yeah, he make a big mistake because he could like finish the house and rent it and make money, and he put it down. So he didn't see the value of it, and like, you know, it was a shed turned into a house, and you know, I trimmed all the trees around, and I put so much love and hard dedication and discipline in the place. There was so much growth. So me, I'm really proud of everything what I did with no experience and by myself, you know. There was a lot of counts, you know, living in this house, and there was pros, like really good things, you know, but the truth is that there was more counts than pros for this house. But like I said, you know, I evolved this house, this shed into a house, and it was hard to let it go. But you know, by putting the house down, I have no choice to let go, you know, and I feel more free because it was like you know, since couple months there was always something wrong, like someone steal the chain, but I understand that all this was related to the owner of the land. So but he was just playing his part, and because he don't have the same level of health than me, and he was not a part of the new earth, he was in the fourth dimension, so it was easy for the dark entities of the world to manipulate him to do something like this. Okay, so I need to tell you the pros and the cons, because the free line doesn't work. So the cons, let's go with the cons. I have a kitchen, but I could not like cook inside the kitchen. I didn't have a generator. I want a generator, but it was too expensive, the one that I want to buy, and I didn't have the money to buy it. So I need to cook only outside on the wood fireplace. And it was really cool to do that, but sometime when it was raining, I could not do it, and I could not cook like when I am in a kitchen with a sink and running water and electricity and everything. So it was really challenging for me to eat, you know. Another count is that the house was far. It was between two cities, but like not in the area where I hang out, you know. It's like really small community, and like when I start working in Val David, it was quite of a challenging, you know. But you know, the pros is that life gives me of another abandoned house, but on the lake. But this one you cannot live inside of it. It's just a destination for me to go next to the water. And what happened lately, I trimmed the trail and the trees next to the house, and I make it even more beautiful. So anyway, another count is that, yeah, I didn't have water, I didn't have electricity, and there was no lake next to the house. Like, so I need to carry my water, and like it's not like if you can take the water straight from the waterfall, you know. So that was a big count. It was noisy too, another count. Like a car passing and you can hear them all the time. It was really, really not peaceful. Like, yes, at night you hear nobody, but in the day, like, there is cars passing all the time, and it was like, I didn't like it. Like, that's why, you know, I was going like I am doing at my mother's house, like, it's because it's too noisy. So it was a big count too, you know. Even how beautiful I make everything, it was still noise. It was too loud, noisy, and that's not what I want, you know. So yeah, and you know, a big count is that I was, like I said, I was far from the people that I know, and so I was, when I was at my house, I was always alone. But it was such a nice place that it's not a place that you want to be alone. You want to be with a group of people, you know. It was like a sanctuary, you know. It was a temple, and they put down the temple. So yeah, it's a sad day for humanity right now because of what happened. But they put down the house, but they cannot put down me. I reached my limit. So it's like past 5 a.m. right now. I am in the Epsom salt bath. Well, I'm sitting on the side because it's way too intense. It's it in Epsom salt. But at least my feet are in it. And I'm editing the video, and I want to let you know that, you know, I don't want to have a home and have to deal with, like, I'm not at my place, you know, especially if I put only love in this place. So you know, the God of Fire says to me, like, for a week now, you know, we need to work on detachment. So yeah, I agree. And but you know, in the story of my life, it was hard for me to have a roof over my head, like my own roof, and in a peaceful environment. And like I said, this environment of this house of grid, it was peaceful at night, but not in the day, and I didn't enjoy it in the day. So it was only at night, like where I am right now editing this video. So you know, I understand why all this happened, and so many things good happened because I was living there, and I did all this yard work and building. I was able to manifest cleaning the Airbnb and meeting the God of Fire, and you know, other people along the way, and having a lake house and everything. So yeah, I'm really grateful, and that's why I'm so in peace with the fact that like it's done. It's a chapter of my life that it's done, and all this happened, by the way, uh, at the same time that my father passed away, the May 21, yeah, 2021. So yeah, and yeah, it's a chapter of my, like of my father passing away, and me like starting to build the new, but with no experience, but I gained experience by doing so. And I didn't tap out, like they put the house down. I never say I'm done, so I'm not done. And who knows, I keep finding abandoned house, that need love and that need purification. So stay tuned for more. And yeah, the journey continue and stronger than ever. They can put material down, but they cannot put the warrior elite soul light worker of the new earth down, because we are winning anyway. Like if they did that, it's just a clear sign that I was up to something good for the new earth, and the owner of the land cannot take the light. That's why he put it down. He put down the light. It was too much light. And he even say to me the last time that you don't gonna build this year. So he just put down the house to, because he was caught in fear. And that's why I give him the last time I see him a pamphlet, a flyer, a flyer of Purium. And so I say, oh, definitely this guy need Purium in his life. And I was praying that he gonna order Purium, and Purium gonna make that he don't gonna fall in fear and do something stupid with the house. But he did, I understand as well at the same time that it's probably the isolation that I put in the house that was not good. And it was for my best interest that the house was put down, they could remove it as well and keep the house intact. I just begun to isolate the house. But, somebody who don't have the level of health and the level of clarity that I have, instead of removing only the isolation, you put down the house. You understand? So that's why it's so important that if you listen to this video until the end, you need to click in the description down below and order some Purium to make better choice. Okay? Better choice. By detox yourself, there is over 100 products. You're gonna be able with those products to cleanse yourself. It tastes all good. It's like so amazing. You don't gonna want to buy other things. You're gonna taste the difference, and it's gonna fix things internally and better your life, like I'm sure that like with all the cons of this house, like this is the end of the chapter, but the next house I'm gonna have, it's gonna be 10 times better than what this house was, and I'm ready for it. Oh yes.